Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. So, I have been meaning to get back to Polaris sector for a long time. I was going to do a series until I lost my voice, and then, of course, I lost my voice. So, we're going to start a new game today. Mostly due to the fact that there has been some updates and some patches since I last made a video, so I want to take full advantage of that. So, let's see. Try and find an interesting galaxy type. Now that's quite interesting. You still have the spiral designs, but the center is a little bit larger. It's more spread out. Okay. Tunnel density. We'll have this at lowest. I believe that makes it so it's a lot harder to move around, which could be quite interesting due to the fact it will create bottlenecks. So we're going to put it up to about 800 stars, might as well. Normal, moderate AI, yep. Okay, I've not played the game for that long, so I want to go through it. Okay, who do we want to play? That looks like an actor. I can't say who it is, but it really reminds me of someone. If anybody's English, the BT advert with the guy on the space station, it looks like that guy. Seriously, if you're English and you've seen the BT advert, you know who I'm on about. I can't remember his name. I like the look of the Urgans. What do the Urgans have? Armed special purpose turrets. I apologize about Steam. I shall sign out immediately. Always forget to do this one. Right. Armed special purpose turrets. Huh. Oh, that's really good, actually. So you can have a circular field of fire on the top deck. Right, the range of weapons installed this turret is increased by 5%. That's quite interesting. I'm actually going to go for that. So we have the boson gun. Fire single gluons. I don't even know what that is. Okay, so it can lock onto a target. If it destroys it, it doesn't disappear, but rather absorbs all the kinetic energy of the explosion and thus forms a new gluon. Huh. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. So basically, you fire off one of these shots. If the shot actually destroys something, it carries on to another target. That's really bloody good. That'd be superb against fighters. Hell yeah. Right, population growth. I'm not too keen on population growth. It's a bit hard to deal with that one. Food consumption, I could make them consume 10% less fuel. Sorry, food. Alien assimilation. So it currently takes us 75 years to assimilate a race that we've conquered. Okay, 8% isn't that much. Let's be honest. I can deal with a little bit less population growth as well. 50% better morale's quite impressive. Simulation could be huge. Radioactive world, okay. So we could negotiate really good trade deals. This really depends on what kind of race we want to be. I could go for another technology, however. Biological alloys. Heavy ion gun. Wow, a Stargate module. Now that's quite impressive. That could really allow us to expand rather quickly. Espionage. We can take a hit on our morale. Sure, if we get invaded, but that's if we get invaded. Now, I wouldn't usually recommend something like this sort of start where you go for the technologies. Due to the fact that you can get these technologies anyway, but seriously, I want to try out these things. Right, we'll go for... I like purple, actually. We'll go for purple. Can't change that as far as I'm aware, but we'll come by. Right, the Urgans are the proud and capricious race of intelligent reptiles from the planet Dakar. Daka daka daka. Cold-blooded in every sense of the word, they avoid open confrontations and favour unexploded blows. Right, well, we're not quite living up. Actually, no, we're okay on espionage, so that's not too bad. Urgan bodies are lean with practically no fat to speak of and sometimes can seem fragile. So, basically, we're like bearded dragons. Kinda. Okay, let's see what kind of start we get then. Okay, wow, we are right. Oh, Corvus Corax. Awesome. Right, so we are right in the middle here. That's actually really bloody good. Doesn't this game look lovely? Just moving it around here, it's a little bit 3D. I suppose if you made it 100% 3D, you might be able to pan around a little bit more. This is really pretty. Now, that really can mess with your... I could give you a bit of nausea. Right then, so we have an Earth-like world here, population 110,000. 51,500 of that is available. Contaminated and exhausted. Pike Corvus. Okay. So what do we have here? We have a freighter, basically a scout. Can I give you automatic order safe route? Okay, copy. Clear selection. Let's see. Shortest route. I guess we just have to go over here then. Okay, so we have Urgani. Okay. Right, so we're producing 249,000 baguettes. We only consume 110,000 baguettes. It might be a potato, but my god, it looks like a baguette, so I'm going to call it a goddamn baguette. So we're a race of highly intelligent baguette-eating lizards. Okay. So basically the French. Let's see. I like that one, sorry. I laugh because I know I'm going to get quite a lot of flack from that one. Right then. So I could get rid of a few of these farms, I don't really need that many. Get rid of one more. Oh, no, we can get rid of a few more. Right, could build another research center. That would actually be really good. Let's build another research center. Oh, we can build quite a few, actually. Okay, 2 more research centers. That's going to be quite good then. So how much does that boost our science? I'm not entirely sure how much they produce. Right, so they produce 4.79. Interesting. Planet bonus. So we have a little bit of bonus to our science production over here. Mostly science, that's pretty nice. I'm quite happy with this one, we should be good with that one. Right, economics. I really feel like this mode could be quite useful in the future once we colonize a few more worlds. Charts, okay. Right, let's take a look at our research. So we do have some fairly advanced tech, which is quite lovely. Subatomic particles, plasma alloying, antimatter, field theory. Right, so this is complex design, nanotechnology, thermonuclear synthesis. Let's see. So that would give us interceptors and missile traps, atmospheric domes and repair modules. I think we need to increase our range, actually. So we're going to go with thermonuclear. So we can set this as a priority to get the dual TREs. Okay, basically better engines. So we're going to set that as a priority. Right, 12 years. Okay, sounds good to me. Righto, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll let time tick on by here. I do love the size of this game. I need to play more of this game, it's rather impressive. It's always nice to see a good 4X. Okay, so those research centers will be 2 years and 2 months. Asteroids. Fuel's looking good, keep on moving. Eta Corvus. Sweet. No scanner, however. It does have the titanium armor. Okay, carry on. Speed that up a little bit. Okay, what do we have here? Metals, organics, plutonium. And more plutonium. Gas giants. So that seems to be a desert sort of world. Okay. What we're going to do then is we're going to go back to our home world. We're going to refuel them, we're going to go over here to Turis. Okay. Pretty interesting. So we do have a huge stockpile of baguettes. We're not really producing any more of these components. Well, these minerals. No. A little bit per month, but not much. Okay, we refueled. Moving on. Okay, a wormhole. Right. So we could go through the wormhole. Huh. Gravitonium. Wow, extremely rare. Oh, that's really lovely. Thank you. Should we go? Should we go through? I think we should. Let's go through. Ah. Well. Where is this system? Do I have my ship still? I don't think so. What is, oh, right, this is this system, okay. Well, we lost the ship then, that's a shame. Kinda cut short our exploration there for a little while, exploration. But we should be fine. Population control has been initiated here. We'll let things tick on by. Right, there we go, we've increased our science output there. And once again, there we go, 7.19. That's pretty damn decent. 4 years and 2 months. I can deal with that one. Right then, so while we're waiting, let's take a look at our ship designer. Okay, this is our fighter, corvette, battle satellite freighter. Let's take a look at the scout design, so we'll edit scout design. Armor. Interesting, I thought we'd have the biological armor or the organic armor, but I can't see it. Maybe we need something else. Stargate module. Huh. Okay. To begin with, 2 ships are used, one of which is sent to the destination while the other remains at the point of departure. Next, the modules are activated and the ships are disintegrated, first creating a metastable wormhole. I think that's going to be really, really bloody valuable. Actually, if we go through the wormhole with one of these vessels, we could set up a direct link to another side of the galaxy. That'd be awesome. I'm enjoying this already. Right, stellar energy converter, man. Bombay is not going to really need those. It's a lot of power. A few engines over here. That's a lot of fuel. I suppose we can put on a sensor, perhaps? Okay. At least then we know what's coming. Scouting module. That could be quite valuable then. Passive spying. I guess we'll put that down here. Power balance is a bit off now. Do we want one of these? I guess we do. It is a scout, isn't it, after all? Don't need to add that much. There we go. It's going to take us quite a while to build this ship, however. Lasers, iron gun, gun. Should I give it some light armament? Right, we don't have a scanner. So I think we're gonna have to put on a scanner anyway. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Maybe just some beam weapons for, like, defensive purposes. Get 2 on there, perhaps? Weapon ranges. Okay, so that's a 360 around the ship. I guess we'll put 4 on. Just need to add 1 more power. Okay. Righto. Now, it's not the most powerful ship. It is a scout after all, but at least it should be decently defended. Well, the idea is, if it can defend itself against, like, fighters and stuff like that, and just have enough time to escape, then that's good. Right then, so we're going to put that into production. Build a new ship. Let's build our new scout. Gonna just build one of those babies. Okay, here we go. Lovely. How is that affecting our stockpiles? Ah, right, there we go. We've achieved our priority research. New research automation. Sorry, yes. Automation. Now will this just go without me? Yes, it does. Okay, that's okay then. So we can just leave this to go ahead and tick on by. Medium armor turret. There we go, finished off our ship. That's fairly quick. Okay, we'll have you go this way. I don't want to risk you already. Okay. What do we have here on this fair world? Plutonium. Organics. Metal. Okay. Right. 2 cast giants. That's a shame. So that would use 1,582 tons of fuel. I guess we'll move down here. Ah, good. What the hell's this? Oh shit, that's the pirate fleet. Oh shit! Is that owned? That's got to be owned. Should we risk it? I think we could escape anyway, so we'll risk it. Battle, okay. 80 fighters. Right, we'll fight this one, but we'll retreat straight away. Okay, so we have our ship over here. We'll have you retreat. Where's the enemy? Oh, there they are. Okay, well, goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Bloody hell, they already fired quite a few shots there. Do we go deeper? Do we go to Kappa? I think we'll go back. I can't. Shit. Onwards. Deeper. Deeper into the Kappa. But that's interesting, that's only a few fighters. We could design some ships to deal with that and try and take that planet, because that is a fucking amazing planet. No, 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 you son of a bitch! God damn it. Okay. Yep, I'm completely screwed unless I just get the F out of here. I do like how you can zoom in right up close. That's really nice. Wow. Well. Okay. So they are a little bit more powerful than I gave them credit for. Okay, wow. Oh dear. Right, so we need to design some anti-fighter ships here. What could give us something like that then? Medium pylon. But some missiles, I believe. Missile traps. A frigate. That's a long way off. Okay, so we already have these guys. This is what we already have researched, that's good to know. Where's my biological armor? Did I actually put it on that? I should have. Surely. Is it actually armor or is it something else? Xenobiology. Right. We'll put you on here. How long until we actually have this? 43 bloody years? Right, reset this. Fundamental sciences applied. Right, okay. We'll have it go like this then. So that was a bit of a loss there, but we found an incredible planet. Sigma Leo, you will be mine, in time. That's a lovely ass planet. That's great, I might as well build some extra food while I can. Righto. Let's see initiatives. Augmented workday. Extra bonus project. No. How's our science? So we'll have better armor soon. Right, a lot of these researchers are fairly far off. Right, so reset it and have it 50-50, then at least we'll get some other things as well. So we'll go for that. So we're not going to have any new revolutionary technology for a while then. That's fairly safe to say. So instead, how about we create some warships? So we have the Strike Corvette. A carrier Strike Corvette. Let's take a look at the Strike Corvette then. What do we have here? 18 plasma missiles. Ah, here we go. So this is our special version. That's a big radius. So if I take you off then and we compare that here, I just want to see what the differences are between them. I suppose you can't get as many in here. Lasers. Oh, here's the boson gun. So there's 1/800 range. It's a little bit less range than the ion gun. But a hell of a lot more range than the actual... Wow, it's even more range than the plasma missile. That's huge. It does take quite a few resources, but I think this could be worth it. Our boson gun. Righto. Ion guns. Shot speed 1/500. Right, so you just have that rapid rate of fire. I think that's what we're going to need then against fighters. Now these are too big, so we'll put these boys in here. There we go, so we have that close-in PD range. And our boson gun, I'm going to really enjoy the boson gun. It has some exceptionally long range, so perhaps we could use that to take out quite a few of the fighters. It won't only work on one at a time, but I mean, itself... It'll track for itself, that's what I like. It does 175 damage. Wow, that's a... Yeah, that's going to definitely take out quite a lot there. I mean, I could fire these babies. Right. I suppose our best chance is to have these babies, these boson guns. I mean, I could have the missiles. I kind of would like to have the missiles due to the fact that you could fire quite a few of them, but we'll see what we can do. Right, okay, I see a bit of an issue here. To put it lightly. That's a big old engine. What sort of speed are we getting here? Yes, that's a lot more speed. Oh, these are weapons. This is gonna be difficult. So you require rarer materials, but you are better at absorbing damage. But if we go with this one, we do gain more speed, actually. Which could be very important, the fact that we could use it to kite the enemy. Which is actually a good idea. I mean, if we use that to kite the enemy, we can use our weapon, our boson gun, to its maximum potential. However, we are going to have to try and work this one out, due to the fact of the power. I mean, unless I took like a fleet tender with me that had fuel. We are kind of close there. I mean, that'd work, but we'd lose a lot there. Okay, we'll come back to this in the future. I think what we need to do then is look for better power. If we can have more efficient reactors, we'll be in a hell of a lot better position here. Right. I need better reactors. Superconductors. Plasma. A lot of these are a long way off, though. Right, antimatter isn't that far away. I feel like antimatter would probably be a good bet. Probably like antimatter reactors. Or possibly even missiles, who knows. But we'll go for that then. Our strike corvettes aren't that large. Can't really get too much onto them. I mean, I could take a freighter and try and armor a freighter like a warship, but that's not going to work too well, due to the fact that we don't have those weapon slots. Right, we've got xenobiology. Cool. Hopefully we'll come back to that one in the future when we have a use for it. I suppose what we could do then is create a scout for the meantime. I'll just make this cheaper. Let's get rid of these weapons. If I can make it cheaper to actually use and run, that'd be better off. Would be a lot better off, I should say. I might give it better engines. Yes, I will. If I can increase the speed of it, at least we'll be able to get out of danger. There we go. Right, bugger that thing. That should do. To titanium armor. Can we change the armor? Right, it already has that.